Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and that's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
He's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
36-yard line.
The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth can fill it with seat.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
They'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Hot! 180! Hot! 180! For him! It's hot! You! Sit hot!
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey! Sit hot! Hey, Ozzie! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson up top again. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Look at hot. Oh, right.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. 15 yards through the air. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identify.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Baron good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
And they're on 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Gonna go right back to Henry. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
Gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Only quick, right?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down. Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Jackson. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line. But they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing.
180. 180.
Jackson now on 2nd down. For the end zone, but it's batted away. And incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
3rd and goal. That is caught outside on the RPO.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
His kick is perfect. And the Ravens build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
All right.
Schultz, the motion man. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deontay Benton there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is.
All right.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? 19 seconds.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
19 seconds.
3rd and 2.
South.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
18. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second and 7. Schultz, the motion man.
19. What's that?
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In motion now, it's Collins. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore first down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Now, Jackson. A quick slant to the power. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. They'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is stopped in
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and long for Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Good for a Baltimore first down.
Middle. Alpha,
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
The Ravens' 48-yard line.
All right. 19 Texas. 18.
Now, Stroud. He'll throw it left as his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
Here we go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? White, Tony.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Another stop. Watch to the right. Watch to the right. Hey, uno. 11.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's that?
Dell, the motion man. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Tony. Snap.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will score! Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Sit on! Sit on! Ready! Sit on! Sit on!
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
180! Sit on! 180! What shot! Sit on!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Returnable from the 17. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Schultz, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
give, running right. It is Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Oh, hey. 18. South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Omar, ready?
He'll step up and run this. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
I'm changing.
Third and short, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Let the hot. Oh, right. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The 7-yard line.
Red.
Now toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he will score! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within 6.
Texans 28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
DC, ready? Ready, shot!
Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, shot! Ready, shot!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the give, here's Henry. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hey!
2nd down. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 18. Hey.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Texans going to use the last of the timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth downs looming. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end, it's Schultz. He's going to have a Texans first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Stroud. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, 18. Let's go. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Texans.
South. Good.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dell, the motion man. Mixon gonna try and run it. And he gets into the end zone. So a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens.